I am really excited for today's update. So, I haven't posted, the last video I posted was 10 days ago. And since that video, I really taken a hard look at my weight loss and how I can maintain it. Because I kept thinking, I cannot count calories forever. Like, there's no way that I can do this and have a normal life. I can't. I just, the way, we're a family of six, and I had been cooking basically 6 meals a day because I would cook my meals and then I would cook my family's meal. And it's a lot. It is a lot. And I was like, there's no way, like, I can't keep having completely separate meals for my family. While still, granted, I do still cook healthy for them, but I would just cook different so that I could keep the same exact calories every single time. And one thing I was noticing too is, although on some days I was fine, there were other days where at the end of the day I was still really hungry, and I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to go drink some water, but I would still be hungry. And of course, there's going to be some of that discomfort in being hungry at the beginning because I have been overeating for so long. Or at least at dinner time I was, not really breakfast or lunch. But I got to thinking, like, I cannot do this forever. And I thought, I need to find another way to make this work. And over the past 10 days, I've been doing this one very simple thing. I kind of scoured the internet for how to lose weight without counting calories, because pretty much counting calories has been the only way that I've done it before, for the most part. There's been like some other ways, but that's for another video. And I found this one video and I was like, this is so simple. Like, it's so basic. Like, why didn't this pop in my head before? And basically the video was saying, look at your plate. First, split your plate in half. And then you're going to draw like a little right angle on the other half of your plate. And half of that plate needs to be filled with vegetables. The next largest place needs to be your proteins. And then the third place needs to be your carbs. So like your breads, your pastas, anything like that. Your rice, whatever. And that's what I've been doing. I have been making the same meal for myself as I would make for my family. But when I go to plate my food, I make sure to start with my vegetables and make sure that, number one, half of my plate is filled with vegetables before I put anything else on it. And then next is my protein. And then next I add on what little bit of carbs I'm going to have for the day. And I cannot tell you how much of a difference it's already made in how I feel. But also just giving me this freedom of not having to be so stuck to counting every single calorie. I was getting into this unhealthy thing of, well, I feel full, but if I don't eat this full thing now, I'm not going to have calories left later. And so at the end of the day, if I'm still hungry, oh well, you don't have any more calories left. And now I've been stopping when I'm full, which I think is a much healthier way to go about it, and is going to help me so much better in the long run, because I'm not so worried that at the end of the day, if I'm still hungry, well, I can't eat, I may as well just drink some water. Instead, it's, well, if I'm still hungry at the end of the day, I can find something to eat that is healthy, that is good for me. I can have some fruit or some vegetables, or make like a little snack with some turkey and a vegetable, something that can help me feel full. And I don't have to worry about, oh no, I've gone over my calories. Now, I am still really conscious about making sure I'm not eating things that would put me way over in calories. I'm not going to use a ton of butter. I'm not going to use oils and stuff like that would add on those calories. And like, I had a salad the other day, and I made my dressing with a high protein Greek yogurt, which was, oh, it was so good. It tasted just like ranch. Like, it was perfect. But it cut my calories so much lower. And that I did kind of, like, I was like, okay, well, I know that a cup of Greek yogurt is this many calories. And so that compared to how much ranch is, insane. So I did kind of pay attention to that. But I have not been counting calories at all. And since 10 days ago, I have lost right at 3 pounds. I lost 2.8 pounds. So I'm right at that 3-pound mark. But it has just changed so much in how I've been thinking about food, how I've been thinking about my weight loss. I feel better. I don't feel like I'm still needing something at the end of the day. I've been giving my body what it needs. And it's been amazing. I figured I would stick with this for a month, and if I hadn't lost any weight or gained weight, then I would go back to calorie counting, and then once I've reached my goal weight, go back to the drawing board of how to maintain. But this has really, really worked for me so well so far. And so I'm going to keep on, tracking it and paying attention and seeing how it's doing. And hopefully I'll continue to lose weight. And again, if I don't, then I'll go back to the drawing board. But this has been really, really helpful for me. So if you're on a weight loss journey and you haven't found something that works for you yet, something that basic and simple may just be what you need. And I'm so excited to like keep on going with this. And I haven't had any type of like cravings for other things. I did have a candy bar this weekend. But that was it. I had the candy bar and I was like, I really haven't, because I really wasn't hungry that day for the most part. But I have still been making sure that I eat. I won't not let myself eat again, because used to, I never ate breakfast or lunch or whatever. But this has really been really nice. And I haven't had cravings for soda. I don't know. It's it's been really nice. It's been really nice and has worked so well for me. So I just wanted to share that and give you guys an update, but also share that for those of you who might need something different because your current thing's just not working out. But I will see you guys on the next video, and I hope this helps you.